Hi guys, we will talk about sorting and ranking again in our script. So we will start with this exercise, which is the fiscal periods and then the over the market. Now we don't have any numbers here for sorting and ranking, and I will show you how to generate the numbers. In order to add one more column in here, you can use the GDF value, and then I will generate the using the RUnif to generate the uniform values. Uh, with how many values I want to, I just generate a number of I use the enroll function here, to generate to generate the number of values. So you can actually, if you want to make it more clear, you can just use the variable n to store the number of rows, and then you just give n in here. So meaning that the RUnif will generate n values for this one, and then I will show you after I run this. Okay, so you can see here, after we add these values here, you can actually see this is before, and then we have two columns, and then this is after, and then you have three columns with the general. Okay, so let me multiply this one with 1, 2, 3 in order to give to make it looks more like revenue number, because this one is look like percentage to me, and then I run it again. Mm. So you have the revenue for the three countries by the by FY as well. So this is the result I want to in order to start sorting. Okay, so now in order to sort this one by so I don't know which country I have at the moment, in order to see in order to sort, and then I need to the first thing is to sum them all together. Okay, so I will sum them all together. uh, let me show you one trick to clean the code here, which is to use another function to encapsulate the whole code together. So I will use the function get data, just another function to get the data from any source. In this case, is the simulation source, but you can get data in any source, and then return GDF in here. So this just mean that I generate the data from some of the expression like this, and then I generate a variable called the GDF for the and then I just return the GDF in the get data function here. So this one will help me something like this: GDF equals the get data. Okay, so in order to avoid this GDS doesn't have to do anything with this GDF, meaning that they are local, using locally in this function. So it doesn't have to do anything with each other. So in order to avoid those the um, misunderstanding, I will rename this one into T1, and then T1 in here, and then T1 in here to just uh, to like to make it more clear. But in terms of programming, or in terms of meaning, it doesn't change anything. You just rename the variable. Uh, okay, so this will give me the data, and then we can work on the data in here. Okay, let me run this exercise. There's a little bit problem with this generated number, because every time you generate the number. You can see here, every time you generate the number, it will give you the new number. This one is the similar to the random function in Excel. Whenever you touch the workflow, you open the Excel table, it will give you a random number, a new random number. So in order to fix or in order to avoid random views like this, you just there's one trick for that, which is setting the seeding number. So for example, if you want to fix you just set the seed to any number, so 1 2 3 4 for example, and then it will fix the number for you, and then each time you see the random number, but it will fix, and every time you run the workflow again, or the code again, it will give you the same random numbers, so the same sequence. Okay. When you change this one to the new number, for example, 2 3 4 5, it will give you the new sequence, but then it's still the fixed sequence. I don't know how to do it in Excel though. I don't know how to fix the number in Excel, but I know that we just have to copy uh, the numbers to the new space, and then we can that's the only way I know how to fix the number. Otherwise, I also don't know how to do it in Excel. But this one, it just give you the flexible way to fix the number, and then you want to change the number again, you don't have to copy anything, you just change the seeding numbers here. Okay, so back to our purpose, which is to sort the value. So the first thing I want to do is just to give you the quick sorting on this table. I want to put the biggest one on top, and then the smallest one at the bottom. And I don't, it doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense at the moment, because what we want to see is just like which market is the biggest one. But then for now, I just want to show you how sorting work in our script first, and then we can move to the second. Okay. So in order to do this, I want to uh, uh, introduce a new variable called the cell or the selection variable, and then I will give the order of the GDF val, which is the value here, and decreasing equal to true. Okay, so this selection variable will help us to select to reselect the GDF cell, which is select from row. For column, we don't need to, so we just put like this and drop equal to 4. Okay, so the last parameter is just to keep the structure of the variable, because otherwise, if you have the table with one column, it will shrink the table into a vector, and then it will be very difficult for you to manipulate later. Okay, so let me give you the result first. You can see here the 91 for Singapore in FY22, uh, which is what we see, and then the last one, which is Malaysia FY22, which is 4 in here, and that's all we need to know about sorting. So the first thing is you need a column to sort, and the order function will give you the order, or the number, the column number, the row number, and then after that you can use the row number to subfold, or to reorder the column. So you can see here the first row in the new table will be the row 8 in the old table, and then the second one will be row 10, and then row 3, and then also the last row will be row 4. Okay, so that's how this sorting function work. Okay, so we will answer the second question on sorting, which is how to uh, sort the countries. Not the in this case we just sort the row. It doesn't make sense, because we just see the big number, small number in order, but it doesn't give me any new information in this case. I want to see the country with a big revenue and then the one with a small revenue. So in this case, I have to summarize the table first, and then I need to sort later. Okay, so let me uh, copy this one over here to compare like for like later, and then I will do the to answer the second question. If you want to comment, or you want to take note on the workflow or the code here, you can put the hashtag in front like this. One is enough, but you can put two also, more than enough, but it's still okay. So I will put the comment here like to show how to sort rows in a script data frame. And then the second one, I will show you to sort the country or the market biggest by revenue, biggest ones on top. Okay, so that's how we do in here, and then we compare like for like later. Okay, so in order to do this, I need to summarize the table by the market so I will make another table called the SDF, which is for the summaries. And then I will summarize this one with mm, the 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 data frame like this. So the first one will be the uh, uh, apply split. Okay, let me do two step. Otherwise, if I nest the two together, it looks very uh, SDF. Look very difficult to read. GDF market. So this one means that it will split this table uh, into the groups in the SDF, and then now I need to apply the same thing. Apply SDF with the list apply SDF, and then the function uh, is to sum them all together, sum the value all together. So in this case, I will sum the value in X. X here it's just the group. So for example, the market is Malaysia, then it will be all the Malaysian rows, and then we sum them all together in the same. Okay, so after this, then you have the if I print, okay, let me print the SDF first, and then later we can. Okay, so you can see here the one in front here, which is the for Indonesia we have one number, for Malaysia one, and then Singapore one. If you want to turn this list into a table, so because this one is a S apply. Okay, let me do the supply in order to avoid the list notation. You can see the in here you can see it will give you the vector instead of the list, and a vector can be nicely printed like this, and you can see the numbers. Okay, so in order to change this one into the data frame, you can do the function like last time. Also SDF equal to uh, the data frame. Okay, let me try to use the other name, otherwise it will get confused. T2 data frame, which is the one depends on the values, and the other one depends on the. So I will market depends on the name of the SDF, so names of the SDF, And then the second one, which is the revenue, depends on the values of the SDF itself. Okay, so if I do this, it will become the T2 will be a table. Okay, I print the T2. I will delete all the values in here because I want to focus only on T2. There you go. You have the you don't need this one anymore. Okay, so if you want to make it step one, step two, you can also do this as well. So step one will be the summaries like this. Step one, and then step one, and then step two will depends on step one. So step two here depends on step one, and then step one here, and then step two here. And then you have two steps now. The first step is to summarize all the values together. This is a grouping function actually. And then the second one is just to make it like the data frame and then print the data frame. Okay, so there you go. Uh, Sorry, I think I have to save it and run it again. Okay, there you go. So step three will be depends on step two. So I will have to sort this one by the market. So I have the sorting function here already, and then I don't have to repeat myself. And then I will do this. This one will be step two, and then this one will be step three. This one will be step two. Okay, so step three again depends on step two. I will print all two of them all together in the same views, and then you can actually um, see all of them to compare line for line. Okay, so in here you can see a little bit difficult to read because of the table. They are just next to each other. So before printing this, I will print the concatenation line here like this, and then it will give you some space or at least some separation in order to read the result. It's just for the optics only. It doesn't change anything in numbers. Okay, so there you go. So you can see, if you want to, you can see, you can step two here and then step three here for decoration only. It doesn't change anything in terms of result. Okay, so step two will be the result like this by the market name. So whenever I type in the get data here, it will reserve the order. But step three, you can see the Singapore will be the top guys here, and then Thailand, and then Indonesia, Vietnam, and that's it. Okay, so this show you how to sort the data or the sort the market mm, by revenue, uh, and then also show you how to break the task, the difficult task in steps. uh, so if you do in Excel like this, the first thing you need to do is just to prepare the pivot table by market, and then you can have the total, and then you sort the total in order, and then you have the result. But then in our script, whatever you do in here, you can just keep the whole process in one function, and then later you can apply the data set for the different table as well. So for example, if I want to, I can change this table. I can add more market in here as well. So let me show you how to do it. So let me add Philippine Let me add US and then UK in here. Okay, so and see the whole process. It will you don't have to do anything. So in Excel you have to pivot the table again, and then you have to sort the table again. But in here you don't have to do anything. You just run the whole workflow, and then it will give you the result in step 2 and step 3 as well. So okay, in here you can see US UK is here because you add at the bottom, so it will also appear in here. But then now US become the UK become the first the top market, and then after that, it will be Singapore, and then US and then Thailand as well. Uh, okay, so uh, uh, you just need to keep this function these steps in mind. You don't have to do the manual work again. Don't have to repeat yourself again as in Excel. In order to change this order from decreasing to increasing, you just change this one from choose to false, or you just put the exclamation mark in front in order to negate or in order to revert the true to the false, and then the order will be okay. How about I will give you the step 4 here in order to compare both of them. So this one will be step 4, and then step four still depend on step two, not step two, yeah, because this one actually you can depends on step three as well, but I will show you that actually table three and then table four both depends on table two, so we don't have to change the base. But then the decreasing order here will be becomes the increasing order, and then this one is step four. Okay, and then this one I have to print step four. Okay, so step 4 here and then step 4 here, and then I will run this table again. And then you can see here Vietnam is at the bottom because Vietnam is like the lowest revenue, but then in this order, step 4 it becomes the first one, and then Malaysia, and then Indonesia, and then UK will be at the bottom. Okay, so that's how you sort the you sum the table first, and you sort the table the category in the tables.